Before we get into this week's Parsha called Yitro in Exodus, I must briefly talk about a short, ongoing dispute between our sages and rabbis found within the Talmud over the centuries, and that is to the date of this Parsha. Some of our sages hold that Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came to visit the camp of Israelites before the Torah was given, while others hold to the idea that he arrived sometime after the Torah was given. I am in the camp of the former. It is my belief, after many years of study, that when Jethro heard the news of how his son-in-law split the Sea of Reeds and decimated the Amalekites, he thought it best to side with Israel. Also, I hold that the law was given on Horeb in Midian and not the Sinai. Regardless of which ideas one holds, this Parsha is pivotal in all that follows. So let's get into it. Parshat Yitro is found in Exodus chapters 18, verse 1 through chapter 20, verse 23. It is one of the most pivotal portions in the Torah, containing the dramatic revelation at Mount Horeb and the giving of the 10 words or commandments. The Parsha is named after Yitro, also known as Jethro, as stated, Moses' father-in-law, a Midianite priest who offers crucial advice on governance before the grand moment of divine revelation. This dual focus, wise leadership and spiritual revelation, makes Parshat Yitro a cornerstone of Jewish thought, ethics, and communal organization. Before the Israelites receive the Torah, Yitro arrives at their camp, bringing Moses' wife and children along with him. Observing Moses' exhausting role as the sole judge for the people, Yitro offers counsel. Leadership must be shared, he says. He advises Moses to appoint a hierarchical system of judges to handle minor disputes, leaving only the most difficult ones for Moses to handle himself. This moment underscores a key principle in Jewish governance. Sustainable leadership requires delegation. Yitro, an outsider, introduces a model of justice and administration that remains fundamental in Jewish communal life today. His contribution also reflects an openness in Torah to wisdom from non-Israelite sources, a recognition that truth and guidance can emerge from outside the immediate family or community. The climax of the Parsha is the revelation at Mount Horeb. Unlike previous divine encounters, which were directed at individuals, for example, Noah, Abraham, Jacob, and Moses, this event is communal. The entire nation stands at the foot of the mountain, experiencing thunder, lightning, and a powerful voice as Hashem proclaims the 10 Commandments. The universal aspect of this moment is profound. The Torah is not given to a select elite, but to the entire nation, emphasizing a democratic element in the covenant. Each Israelite, regardless of social status, becomes directly responsible for upholding divine law. This egalitarian nature of the Horeb experience is central to Jewish identity. Reinforcing that holiness and ethical living are obligations shared by all. One striking detail in the account is the people's reaction to Adonai's presence. They tremble in fear, overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the experience, and beg Moses to serve as an intermediary, something Source doesn't want, but understands and is empathetic toward. This fear is not mere terror, but a form of profound reverence and respect on the part of the people. What later Jewish thought would call Yirat Hashem, or awe of God. This moment highlights a paradox. Direct divine encounters are overwhelming, yet they are necessary for the foundation of faith and trust. Judaism does not advocate blind faith, but one grounded in experience, memory, obedience, and communal transmission. The Israelites' fear does not alienate them from the Creator of all that is. Instead, it reinforces their responsibility to uphold divine law in daily life. Now, Parshat Yitro continues to offer 3 powerful lessons for contemporary society, particularly within our Jewish community. Number 1, leadership and delegation. Yitro's advice to Moses remains a guiding principle for our rabbis and leaders today. Whether in politics, business, or religious life, effective governance requires decentralization and trust in capable individuals. Number two, the power of outsiders cannot be ignored. Yitro, a non-Israelite priest, brings wisdom that shapes Jewish governance. This reminds us that wisdom can come from diverse sources and that engagement with those who are outside our immediate community can be enriching rather than threatening. And number three, there's moral responsibility. The giving of the Torah at Horeb establishes a direct relationship between people and divine law. Today, this reminds us that morality is not a matter of convenience, but a foundational aspect of communal and individual life. In closing, Parshat Yitro weaves together themes of wise leadership and divine revelation, emphasizing that a just society is built on both effective governance and moral responsibility. From Yitro's administrative insights to the all-inspiring moment at Horeb, this Parsha continues to resonate, offering timeless lessons on justice, faith, trust, obedience, and communal responsibility. As we begin this coming Shabbat, let us reflect on Yitro's role and the momentous giving of the Torah, and how we are reminded that all Jewish and non-Jewish communities require both wise leadership and a deep commitment to ethical principles. I want to thank you for tuning into the video today. If you like what we offer here on Shmu's Views, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you can be notified when new videos come out. All our videos can be found on Rumble, YouTube, across social media platforms, and links to my Shmu's Views Locals community and blogger page are in the description of this video below. Please comment, let me hear from you. I love reading your comments. So until next time, shalom.